What's up? What's happening, Facebook, man? We are live. It is Tuesday. Turn it up Tuesday. Whatever you want to call it, man. It's your Tuesday. So I'd like to get it started by speaking to my replay viewers. I appreciate you guys for tapping in and turning on to see what we have going on here for this. Actually, we have a live viewer coming in, so let me make it official. What's happening? We are live Tuesday. Facebook. What's happening, Skip? What's happening, Sandra? Appreciate you for checking in, Kelsey. Share this with your friends. Share this with a loved one or loved ones if you feel like they need that boost. Do it before you're distracted, man. Do it before you're distracted. Make sure you get some likes, some loves, man. Like I said, I love to get that mini pep rally going. What's up, Philip? Appreciate you for checking in, dog. Like I said, I like to get that mini pep rally going, man. It's Tuesday, but we are amped to take this week on. Let's make it happen. Well, no, wait a minute. Do it before you get distracted. Well, let me do this before I get distracted, right? If anybody's been following me in my Facebook story, upstairs up there somewhere, if you're watching on the replay, it's upstairs up there. I've been making vegan balls all day. Don't get it twisted. Vegan spaghetti, meatless balls, that is. So trying something new. So the whole idea of doing something before you get distracted, my thing was I was going to take meat completely out of my diet. I had already moved down to just fish only, but I was taking meat completely out of my diet in January. But something just sparked today. Decided to fire the food processor up and go ahead and get started with a meal and getting things together for my life, man. So we're making vegan balls, meatless, whatever. You know the deal. So we're putting it together, man. But anyway, let's get to the story at hand without further ado. I hate to procrastinate or wait. I treat my replays the same as my live. I just dive. Look, man. Do it before you get distracted. You can't wait on permission, man. It's your idea. It's your desire. It's your dream. Do it before you get distracted. Don't confuse having time. I always talk about having time, that you have all the time in the world to get something done. What I mean by that is don't complain about it taking you a while for your journey to get to the destination that you want to be. Don't complain about it taking a while. What's going on, Kim? What's happening, Emmanuel? Appreciate y'all for checking in. So when I say that, don't think that you have time to procrastinate. What's going on, Lisa? Don't think that you have time to procrastinate, man. If you have something that you want to do, you need to jump in and take charge and make that happen. If you want to take a flight somewhere and make something happen, man, I'm telling you, prices go up by the minute, by the second. So if you don't jump on it now, it could be more expensive later. So if you have it to do it, make that move. What's happening, Faith? What's happening, Tony? Appreciate y'all for checking in. Share this with your friends. Share this with your loved ones. If you feel like they'll get some value from this, I appreciate you guys with the likes and loves, man. It's awesome, like a mini pep rally right here on this little live, man. We're going to blow it up. Make sure you let me know where you're watching from also in the comments. I like to know where everybody's at from around the globe. Also, stop making excuses. Stop making excuses, man. Do it before you get distracted. Stop making excuses. Stop saying, oh, I can't do this right now because I'm committed to. No, man. If it's something that you want to do to benefit your life, there's some things you got to put on the back burner. You'll make time for something that you really want. You will put it in that priority section that really matters to you. If it's something that you really want, you'll make it happen. You'll get out and chase it. I know people who have had children that were sick down and they were still doing their business nonstop. I had no idea that they even had these things going on in their life because they're such warriors like that. They just get up and make it go and make it happen. They hate excuses as much as I do. You cannot be afraid to throw yourself in the deep end either. If you want to do something, don't be afraid of that idea. Don't be afraid of that journey, man. Throw yourself in the deep end, but don't throw yourself in the deep end unless you have people there that are capable of helping you to the other side if you slip under, if you get a little tired. You don't want those people around you that are waiting on your next move so that you want people that are running equal. You don't want people under you. My main thing, I used to always have people say, hey man, I want to come work for you. How can I come work for you? Come work for you. I hated that. I never employed anybody that wanted to come work for me. If they ever stated they wanted to work for me, I didn't want them working with me. I wanted people who wanted to work with me. I like working with bosses. Bosses get things done. I don't need employees that are sitting around waiting because after my employee finishes with what he needs to do, he's going to sit there and wait for me to come give him another job. But bosses take it, show initiative and get out and make it happen. So don't be afraid to throw yourself in the deep end, but just make sure that you're diving in the deep end when you're around the type of people, the real people who can help you get across to the other side if you slip under. Let me get some likes. Let me get some loves. You know how I love that mini pep rally. I know it's Tuesday, but we're going to keep it pumping, man, all the way till Friday. My favorite day is Monday. I'm trying to roll back to it, man. And remember, things change so fast. Things change fast. This is the age of information. So if you have an idea, if you have something that you want to do, I'm telling you right now, you need to act on it now. What are you waiting for? I'm not saying quit your job and try to open up a company and you don't have the means. Start strategically planning. Start seeking out those people that can help you get that journey underway. Because if you don't do it now, then the longer you wait, things are going to change. That opportunity is going to be passed over. I always tell people, if you don't use your blessing, you lose your blessing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you don't use that blessing, then it's passed over and given to someone else who's going to do what needs to be done with it. Because you're giving these ideas and you're giving these thoughts, which I call blessings, of course. When you're giving these ideas, you need to put them into play. Come together with collective minds to make these things work. Because the universe needs it. We need your greatest version. You being your greatest version at this point. So remember that. You can't afford to wait to start your journey. Waiting also, before I close, waiting allows you time to run into excuses and run into reasons to not succeed. That's all waiting does. The longer you wait, the more reasons you find for you not to be able to get to where you want to go. And the only people who have excuses and reasons and complaints are people who have excuses, reasons, and complaints why they can't move forward. And if those people get together, excuses create no results. Complaints do not create results, not the type of results that we're interested in seeing. If you're a go-getter like me and if you're on this live right now, on our live right now tonight, then you're a go-getter. You're definitely a go-getter. So you don't have any room for excuses. You don't have any room for people who are making excuses. You don't have any room for people who are allowing people to make excuses in their lives. Start paying attention to the people around you and how they allow people to treat them if you can't figure out who's right to be in your life. Pay attention to, if you're that blinded, start paying attention to what people are allowing to happen in their lives if you're wondering if they're the proper people to be following, if you're that blinded. But you have to figure it out. You have to get it together. You have to get it together, man. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. It's Tuesday. I hope it was an awesome Tuesday for you. Let the rest of this week be bright. Show love to who all you can. Give value wherever you can. Share this with your friends. Share this with your teams. And always remember, stay happy, healthy, and humble. Whole food nutrition is always the way. Peace.